You weak.
You a lot. I really do. I like you a lot. I do. But I just think that you just need something different.
Natalie and Josh are done. Well, for now. On the most recent episode in 90 Day Fiancé Single Life, Natalie moved across the country to live closer to her boyfriend, Josh. Natalie began this season homeless in LA with her mom and begging her boyfriend for more time. After overcoming not having anywhere for her and her mom to live, and after she sold her own car for money, she was able to squeeze an apartment and a new car out of Josh. After being in LA, she has been begging for more time and to become more of a part of Josh's life.
It feels like I'm making a huge mistake moving to LA for Josh because he doesn't have time for me. He didn't spend Halloween with me, and now he's not gonna spend Christmas with me. I feel like when it comes to family holidays, I'm not included. I cannot do this because, I cannot do this because. It feels like I'm making a huge mistake.
After not being invited to the holidays and never even been to this man's house. That's crazy.
That you just can't come because you don't know my daughter. I think it's an excuse. If guy wants me in his life, he looks for solutions.
Natalie has had enough. By now, in her other relationships, she would have been married by now. And girl, is that why you have 3 ex-husbands? Because you rush into relationships? Come on, Natalie, reel it in, reel it in. So she storms in and dodges Josh's hug when she gets to the restaurant. And she tells him she is not interested in him anymore and that he didn't care about her. He says, yes, I do care a lot about you. And classic Natalie, she cuts him off and she tells him to stop. She is the only one that can talk. Duh, Josh.
I'm not interested anymore in see you. It took me a year and a half to understand, like, you do not want me. Every time in my life, I just can't. I give totally myself and I suffer. And it's not fair, but I guess I have to accept it and just leave.
And honestly, this is Josh's last straw. He knows he is not the man for Natalie. And he just starts naming off everything that she needs that he is not.
My life, it's very complicated, and you need somebody that can be around more, or maybe somebody that doesn't have kids, that you can start your own family.
I'm in my life, I just can't. I give totally myself and I suffer. And it's not fair, but I guess I have to accept it and just leave.
After she realizes he's not gonna fight for her, and he just is listing those reasons off why he's not the man for her, he can't give her all she wants and he can't give her children. She brings on the waterworks, saying that maybe she's just meant to be alone and that she doesn't need a man to have love in her life, which is true. Girl power.
I just know that you don't love me and there's no point. I don't want to have the feelings that I'm not loved.
And I like you a lot. I really do. I like you a lot. I do.
Okay.
I love my life. I love my mom. And sometimes you don't have to have men to love. Men bring me pain.
I don't think that there's much more that I could have possibly done. I've given her my time, I've given her my attention, I've given her my help, I've given her my connection.
But girl, let's be real. Dating you is no walk in the park. I don't know why Josh even put up with half your shit because, my girl, you are a handful.
I love her, but she's kind of a problem. No, and I hope that she's okay, and I felt super bad, but I'm also like, and I love her, but I love her, but she is an attention whore.
And I personally think Josh just wanted his 10 minutes of fame and to be on the show. Josh is the kind of guy that just wants a hot side piece and for his girlfriend not to step in and be a mother or wife figure in his life. Josh is a player and has player vibes. Now that Natalie isn't going to be the arm candy, she is ready to have kids and get married. And he's like, abort, abort, abort mission. So they break up and Natalie puts on a show, hugging tree, crying outside the restaurant on the corner, like she is giving a full show.
Makes me feel so much terrible, alone in this country with no friends in LA. I have no one. With mom, feel like I deserve to be loved. I gave Michael 7 years. I gave this guy And I just can't.
It's like she wanted Josh to like walk up and see her crying there. And I wonder how quick our crazy Natalie is going to jump into her next relationship. Let's just hope Mike doesn't fall for the tears this time.
I don't want to waste my body, my mind, my feelings for a guy who doesn't even fight for me, who doesn't even care about me. You weak.